Now that I've kicked my heroin habit, I have a lot more time for my other addiction, collecting films. This is the Kazdoy Closet. I'm Kazdoy. This is my closet full of all the stuff that I love. And today we're going to look at what films I picked up at the recent Barnes & Noble sale and the Best Buy Black Friday sale. Let's check it out. I'm going to split the films that I just bought into 4 categories. Category 1 is going to be films that I used to own, got rid of, and I just bought them again because for various reasons, as you'll see. And the first film is one that I actually saw in the theater, and it was one of those films where you walk out of the theater and things are just kind of transformed, or you feel very tense, or you just went on a wild ride. And this is a film that I bought on Blu-ray when it came out for like $10, but then I heard the Criterion collection was coming out with their own version, so I had to pick up Uncut Gems. And it was at the Barnes & Noble during their 50% off sale. So I had to take advantage of that. And one cool thing I like about this packaging is the booklet looks like the catalog for the jewelry company that the Adam Sandler character works for. And it even has like a sample of their jewelry and then even an order form for their company. So I thought that was pretty clever. There's a bunch of extras on this. I'm not going to go into all those. You can find out those on your own. And the other film that I used to have a long time ago, a DVD of that I really liked, but somehow I just kind of got rid of it. Maybe I was just purging my collection or whatever. But I just picked it up again. Once again, Barnes & Noble half off. This is an Arrow disc. And this is Pitch Black, the science fiction film that really put Vin Diesel on the map. A lot of cool extras on here. And so looking forward to watching this one again. Second category is films that I already have now, but am upgrading or adding to it. So I'm going to trade in the old ones. And the first one is something that I have and I'm going to keep as part of this Sci-Fi Ultimate Collection. It's the old DVD with 5 films on it. But the best film in the bunch was just released by the Criterion Collection, once again, half off at Barnes & Noble. And that is The Incredible Shrinking Man, written by Richard Matheson and one of the best sci-fi films of the 1950s. The other ones I got that I already had, but I'm upgrading, is A Quiet Place. This is the 2 movie collection. It's part 1 and part 2. I had part 1 and I never saw part 2, but for $10 at Best Buy during their Black Friday sale, I went for it. And I'll just trade in A Quiet Place Part 1. Similarly, Black Friday sale at Best Buy, they had Zombieland Part 2, Double Tap, and the original Zombieland, which I loved. Haven't seen Part 2. I have the first one. Again, I'm just going to get rid of that one and replace it with these 2. $10 again, Best Buy Black Friday sale. And then a little bit more at the Black Friday sale is one of my favorites from one of my favorite directors, Full Metal Jacket. This is on 4K, which I don't have 4K, but it is a Blu-ray also. $14.99 at Best Buy. And anything Kubrick, you know I'm going to pick up, right? And by the way, Black Friday, there was some crazy stuff going on there. I'm going to show you a clip right now of a crazy fight that broke out during a Black Friday sale. Let's see the clip. Boy, some people can really be animals with those Black Friday sales, right? But let's talk about category number 3. These are films I have seen, but I've never owned. The first 3 are all Criterion films, and they were all half off at the Barnes & Noble sale. The first one is Menace to Society. Saw this in the theater back when it was released in 1993. It's a gang drama set in Los Angeles, directed by the Hughes brothers, who also made Dead Presidents. I like this packaging. You can see it opens up like a die-cast type thing. Pretty cool. Pretty inventive, I thought. The other one I saw in the theater that I just bought is Mona Lisa. This is the one that put Bob Hoskins on the map, really, as an actor. And then another one is a film that I saw many years ago, and I've been looking at and looking at. It was on my list, and I didn't get it, but I finally went ahead and got Shoah. Now, Shoah is the 9-hour documentary about the Holocaust, not using any archival footage, only using modern day footage from when this was made of witnesses, survivors, and people who actually worked at some of the camps, including some of the guards. So there's a bunch of extra stuff on here. A very nice booklet. It's about 60 pages long. And boy, this is going to be a tough one, but I keep thinking about watching this one. So here's my chance. And it's not on the Criterion channel either. So I went for it. The other one is an Arrow disc. And I had heard about this one for a long time, about how the packaging was really great, but that packaging, that edition is long gone unless you want to pay a lot of money for it, which I don't. But it was also part of the 50% off deal at Barnes & Noble, and that is Waterworld. And this one includes 2 discs. One is the extended, I guess, director's cut. But another great thing on this is that there's a feature-length documentary all about Waterworld. And if you don't remember about this, it was, I think, the biggest budget film at the time, and was kind of punchline for a lot of jokes. But I'm going to check it out anyways for $20, and it's got Dennis Hopper in it as a bad guy, so that's a plus, right? And then finally, the last one I wasn't sure about, but I had seen it on HBO, and for $10 I picked it up anyways at Best Buy, and that's Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I know that in my previous video I was saying I'm done with Marvel. Well, this is DC. I'm still kind of done with superhero films. I do prefer the DC stuff because it's darker, more interesting, not as candy colored or as silly or jokey as the Marvel ones are. But 4 hours. Let's see if I actually watch this again. Here it is. And now the last category is blind buys, meaning films I have never seen, but I heard about, or I like the packaging or something. Again, they were all on sale, so Best Buy for $10. I had heard a lot about Wrath of Man with Jason Statham, so I noticed on Amazon it was going for like $42 for some reason, so there it was for $10. So I thought, let me pick it up. Now this one and the next one that I got for $10 at Best Buy, nobody, Kazdoy Closet Jr. saw both of these, said he wasn't that impressed with either one, but I went ahead and got it anyways. Bob Odenkirk, big fan. Better Call Saul. I go way back with him to the Ben Stiller Show and to Mr. Show. So I had to check it out for $10. Then another Arrow disc I got was Flash Gordon. I've seen the Flash Gordon original serials. I've even seen the R-rated Flesh Gordon, believe it or not, back in the day. But I'd heard a lot about this. I know it's going to be kind of campy and goofy, but I figured for $20, I picked it up anyways. And again, like with most of these things I'm talking about on Arrow and Criterion, actually all of those, there's always extra stuff on it to check out. Now, the other one on Arrow that I got, I'm really not sure about, but the packaging just kind of sold me, and that is Legend. This is the Ridley Scott film. It's a fantasy film. I'm not a real fantasy film type of person, but the box is just blew me away, you know, and it's got all kinds of stuff. There's a really nice book in here and all kinds of extra stuff. Poster, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, and some photos. So, and I noticed it was difficult to get online, so I thought, all right, it's $25, that's half off, so I'm just going to get it, and if I don't like it, I'm sure I can find somebody to buy it anyways. So I'm kind of looking forward to watching it just to see if I like it or not. The other ones I got that are total blind buys, again, are 2 Criterion discs that again were half off at Barnes & Noble. One, I got the last day of the sale. I just heard a lot about it online, and it is a Chinese film, and it combines kung fu and some other elements, And apparently it's very much influenced by Kurosawa, who I'm a big fan of, and that's Throwdown. So I'm looking forward to checking this out, and it's supposed to be almost noirish, I think, too. And then the last one I got that was a blind buy was a pretty big one. This is Once Upon a Time in China, and this is a 5-disc set. There's 5 films in this series, and the packaging is very nice. Comes with a nice booklet, and this is the series of films that made a star out of Jet Li, the martial arts guy. So that's all the stuff I got during these sales. Now you might say, wow, that's a lot. And it is a lot, but you got to remember, you got to hit it while these sales are going on. Buy them then if you're going to buy them, because if you wait, you're going to pay maybe twice as much. So that's my justification. You buying it? Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or a suggestion down here. Leave a thumbs up. Don't leave a thumbs down. Subscribe would be great. Share this with your friends and neighbors. Otherwise, hope you like this one, and I will see you next time.